Bismillah wa salatu wa salam ala Rasulullah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Today I'll be discussing my reflection on Juz 10 of the Quran. And the surah I've chosen to discuss today is Surah Tawbah. And as many of you may know, Surah Tawbah, it doesn't start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, just like the other surahs do. Rather, the scholars, they say the reason why Allah doesn't start with Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is because at the time Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, he was angry at a number of people, and so therefore His rahmah, His mercy was far away from them. So just to get to the point, inshallah, the ayah that I wish to discuss with you guys today is an ayah in Surah Tawbah. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He says, if your fathers and your sons and your brethren and your mates and your tribe and property which you have acquired, and the slackness of trade which you fear, and dwellings which you like, are dearer to you than Allah and His Messenger, and striving in His way, then wait until Allah brings about His command. And Allah does not guide the transgressing people. And now, there's a few things that I noticed when reading this ayah. One of the things is that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He's not talking about things in which are haram. Rather, He's talking about things in which are halal. We know the importance between the relationship of brothers. We know the importance between the relationship of a husband and a wife. And we know that Islam, it promotes these relationships, and that we should keep our family ties, and we should maintain these family ties. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying that if these things are dearer to you than Allah and His Messenger, and striving in His way, then wait for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command. And remember, these things are things in which are halal, which are promoted. But you find in life that sometimes we can be distracted by these things. You know, sometimes we're distracted by family matters and things get out of hand. Sometimes we're distracted by the dunya and work and these things, and you know, you can't pray because you're at work, and you know, even though work is halal for you and you should be seeking your rizq, even though these things are allowed. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is saying what? He's saying that if these things are distracting you, if these things are more dearer to you and you love them more than Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and His Messenger, and striving in His way, then wait for Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command. And I'm pretty sure none of us want to know what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's command is, because none of us want to experience the wrath of Allah. It's scary to think that Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala here is talking about things which are halal. And He's saying if you take these things, more dearer to you than Allah. But what if you take things in which aren't even halal, more dearer to you than Allah? You know, haram money, just chasing the dunya. And I guess the thing we should take from this is that, you know, although these things are halal for us, you know, we shouldn't allow these things to distract us from the real aim, you know, to attain Jannah, to please Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in this dunya, so that we may attain Jannah in the afterlife and Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala's pleasure. And we should always understand and have clear in our minds what our intentions are with anything that we do. And inshallah, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, He will aid us in this, and He will make us amongst those who are successful. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.